Okay. So looking at all this, who can tell me what they have in common? All these men, what do they have in common? I need like 2 people to try so we can proceed. Okay, Grace Akinwumi and Mama Dominic. Okay, so Grace Akinwumi, please go first. Please, I just need short answers. Short answers, please. Short answers. Grace Akinwumi. Oh, I can barely hear you. They are what?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now. They are what? Okay, all right. Mama, you can now. Okay, all right. Mama, you can drop your sorry, Grace Akinwumi, you can drop your hand. Mama, please go on.
I think they are all of them are both they are adults of 40 years and above. Thank you.
Okay. Samuel Olujobi. Sorry,
Olubodi, sir.
Yeah, Olubodi. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I think they are businessmen and they are also speakers. They address people like public speakers.
Okay, all right. That's a good try, guys. So looking at all these men, true, they are all above 40. That's true. No, well, I don't think Toyo Motosho is above 40 yet. Some of them are Nigerians. They are all internet marketers, but a lot of them, yeah, they've been able to amass wealth because of their copywriting skills. See, you guys will see a lot of internet marketers that are not doing well in this internet spaces because they've not mastered copywriting. Do you understand? Or at least they don't have somebody in their team or out of their employees that is a good copywriter. Do you understand? So now let's proceed. Let's proceed now. So with copywriting is not just something that it's just fun writing, or it's something that can amass you a lot of wealth. As I said, the men I showed you in this image, they've been able to amass a lot of wealth with copywriting. Do you understand? And the good thing about copywriting is you don't need to be the person in the world to be able to amass so much, to be able to make a lot of money with copywriting. So I'm going to show you guys an example now, so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a class. I'm coming. So you can see what I'm talking about. That you don't need to be the most skilled person, the most famous person, the most popular person to make a lot of money from copywriting. So in Janice, I think our list price product is 49,500. Yeah, our list price product is 49,500. And I'm coming. I want to load up our CRM. This is where all others reflect. Just hold on a bit, still loading up. Why is it taking ages? Okay, just hold on a bit. Okay, so you see these forms. I want you guys to look at these forms. I told you guys our list price product is 49,500. And if you look down here, 37, you see 37 orders. Look down here again, you see 27 orders. Look down here again, you see 35 orders. Look down here again, you see 93 orders. Look down here again, you see 178 orders. Look down here, you see 121 orders. This is another one, 3 orders, 28 orders, 18 orders, 82 orders. If I go to the next page too, let me go to the next page and show you guys. So those are different products, and those are like orders that this is my own personally. I've not even shown you for other guys. There are a lot of more guys in Janice that are even doing more numbers than this. Even if Mr. Sheyi shows you his own too, I'm not sure if Mr. Sheyi is there. He shows you his own too, you see a lot of numbers. Can you see my name? This is my name up here, Daniel Iroko. So I don't want you guys to see it as, oh, we are just teaching you something that we are not doing. Everything we are teaching you, we've done it live. We've been in the trenches. We've done it live before we are coming to teach you. Do you understand? This is not all those online course sellers online that will be teaching you something that, like, they will tell you how to make money from something, yet they are not making money from that, and they're only making money from teaching you. Do you understand? So look down here again, you see 134 orders, you see 169, 84, 83, 334. Do you understand? So this is the power of copywriting. Do you understand? This is the power of copywriting. If you infuse copywriting into whatever it is you are doing, you'll be able to draw a lot of people and you'll be able to make a lot of money. You know, I told you guys, you don't need to be the most skilled person to make a lot of money from copywriting. All the orders I've showed you guys here, I'm sure it will be up to 700 orders, if not more. And our list price product is 49,500. Do you understand? That's our list price product. Do you get? So if you do the math, you see the numbers yourself. Do you get? So that is why I'm telling you that you can be just one average a day from Ilorin. You can be one average Ola from Lagos State. You can be one average Adamu from from Abuja. One average Chinedu from Enugu. You will still make money with this thing. Why? Just by mastering your copywriting. Do you understand me? So that is the power of copywriting. So let's proceed. You don't need to be the most skilled person in the world to start making money from it. No, just master this thing and put yourself out there, and you'll be able to generate a lot of orders and make a lot of money. So let's proceed. So if you look at this statement here, after like what I've told you, Philip December is a very popular copywriter. He said this quote: "I've always believed that writing advertisements is the second most profitable form of writing." Please, who is that disturbing us? Abdurrahman Amin, mute your mic. Abdurrahman Amin, mute your mic. So I've always believed that writing advertisements is the second most profitable form of writing. First, of course, is ransom notes. So you can see here, for him to say ransom after ransom note, the second most profitable form of writing is copywriting. It shows how important copywriting is. Some of you might know what copywriting is. Some of you might know what copywriting is about. Some of you might not know. But I just want you guys to know that it's, first of all, it is not something that is hard to master. And it is, sorry, excuse me, something again that you don't need to be the most skilled person in the world. Just master it, to know what you are doing, and you can start making a lot of money. You can start generating a lot of orders with your copywriting. So yeah, after answer powerful copywriting is. So now we go to the question, what copywriting? So before I go ahead and define copywriting, who wants to attempt to define Samuel Olubogi? Sorry, what am I saying? Olubodi, sorry. Please, yeah, please drop your hands. Yeah, drop your hands. So who wants to attempt and tell us what copywriting is? I'm not saying define now. Tell us what it's about, what it is. If you can define it too, great. So Abdurrahman Amin, yeah, try.
Good morning. So
Good
my
morning.
belief of what copywriting is, using the right words to
Okay.
trigger emotion and make sales. That's just what I believe it is.
Okay, all
The
right.
right.
Yeah. Go on if you are still saying something.
And there are some basic words that get attention of people. So you must know what attracts certain level of people, certain people that you are targeting. So there was like free, secret, all those stuff. So that's just the basic thing that I know about it.
Okay, all right. That's a good attempt. Joseph Umo.
Okay, good morning, sir. A very simple way.
Can drop your hand if you've spoken. No. Okay, yeah, you've dropped your hand. Okay, go on, Joseph Umo.
Okay, sir. In a very simple way, I would say that copywriting is the use of right way to persuade people to take action.
Okay, good. I love that. Good. Okay, you can drop your hand too now. Mama Dominic.
I think copywriting is an occupation or a form of writing for advertisement purposes. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't get you. I didn't get you. Your line was breaking.
I said copywriting is an occupation or a form of writing for advertisement purposes.
Okay, that's a good attempt too. Please drop your hand if you've spoken. Mama Dominic, you've spoken. Please drop your hand so I can call on other people. Ejembi Emmanuel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Copywriting is the act of using written words to compel people to get your product or advertising.
Okay, all right, that's good. Drop your hands. Daniel Friedan Afia Kure. I hope I got it right.
Yes.
Please go.
Yeah. I can say that copywriting is selling with written words.
Copywriting is selling with written words. Okay, that's a good attempt.
Okay.
So drop your hands, Benjamin Ugbai.
Good morning, sir. Copywriting can be defined as a means of advertising your product online through writing emotionally that can persuade your customer to buy something from you.
Okay, all right, that's good. Drop your hands too. I'm going to call one more person last, so we'll not spend ages on this. So Okon Evelyn Anya. Is it Nia or Anya? Okon Evelyn, is it Nia or Anya? Huh? Okon Evelyn, your mic is muted.
Okon Evelyn, yeah.
Wait, are you Maurice Inyas? Please, who is writing something on my screen? Sobuan Olayinka? Abi, is this Sabuan? What's this you're writing on my screen? Remove it, please. I don't understand some people. What's this one? Sabuan Olayinka, Abi, is it Sabuan Olayinka?
That's my own one.
Sabuan Olayinka. Remove this thing you wrote on my screen, please. Is he even paying attention? I don't think this person is here. Put him in the waiting room. Because I don't understand why you just start doing this.
I'm sorry, sir. My phone was malfunctioning.
Remove this thing from my screen. Remove everything you put on my screen. Have you heard me, Sabuan? Sabuan Olayinka. See, anybody I call and person does not reply, I'm putting the person in waiting room straight up. Because there's no point you being here if you are not actively here. If you just dropped your phone. Because if you drop your phone, and then you are paying attention, your phone will not start writing this thing. Probably you put your phone, it's not even here. And I can't remove this thing from my end. Okay, let's just go on. So okay. Inya.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you Maurice Inya's sister?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, go on.
Okay, copywriting is the act of using writing, like written words, to convince bidder to take actions like buying your products.
Okay, all right. So that's good. Please, I don't want to call anybody again. I don't want us to spend ages here. Okay, so I'm glad that you have an idea of what copywriting is. So I love I love how this guy defined it. Is it Momo or I'm coming? Was it Joseph Umo or Momo? He said copywriting is the act of using your words to compel people to take an action. It's as simple as that. Sometimes you will be on Twitter, then you read some threads that somebody will write a thread, maybe 6 different tweets, and then at the end of this thing, the person will tell you that follow me, and you follow the person. That's copywriting. That person has already used this word to compel you to take an action. Do you understand? When you go for seminars and then they teach you for a while, and then after they teach you for some time, and then the person now tells you that everything he has taught you is just a little snippet of what he has in his book or what he's going to teach you in his course, that you should buy it and all, or you should register for something. That's also copywriting. Do you understand? Spoken with words. When you watch videos online, let's say they show you a video of 5 reasons why I'm coming. Let's say 5 reasons why you are not yet a millionaire. Do you get? And then you watch the video, and then the person tells you that follow my channel for more, and then you follow for more, or subscribe to my channel for more, and then you subscribe for more. That's also copywriting in action. Do you understand? So it's just using your words, or using your words either written on paper, because the thing is, when copywriting started, there was really no internet, so people could not really say a lot of these words. But nowadays, TikTok is there, Instagram is there, a lot of all these social media that they are based on videos. Do you understand? So in cases like that, you can't just say words. Sorry, you can't just say written words. So what would you say in cases like using your words to compel people to take an action? Do you understand? It could be buying, it could be subscribing to your channel, it could be donating to your charity organization, it could be as some of you guys saw this Janice ad, and then you took action, and then when you went through the funnel, you saw that they asked you some question, and then you were able to answer it and make the interview process. Do you get? That ad too compelled you to take an action. Do you understand it? It compelled you to take an action, and then you took the action. Please, this thing is distracting me. Sabwa, I forgot your name, Seth. I forgot him. Please remove this thing from my screen. Is it bad? Please remove this thing from my screen. So Abua Olayinka, busy San Sabuan. So Abuan Olayinka, why is he leaving and joining back? Okay, so that is just simply what copywriting is. Do you understand? So if you said using it to buy, you've only just said a fraction of it. Do you understand? Funny thing nowadays is you most times you rarely see posts that compel you, that they ask you to buy. Do you understand me? Most times they will tell you that, oh, you can see an ad, and then they will tell you that get my free report on how to, let me see one popular thing, on how you can make money selling this toothbrush online. Do you understand? For $1,000, and then you get the free report. That's also another form of copywriting. Play numerous things you can use it to do. Do you understand? But then the goal is always to compel people to take whatever action it is that you want them to take at the moment. Do you understand me? But in Janice, what we focus majorly on is sales. Do you get? So we write copies, we set up our funnels, trying to make people buy. Do you understand? So that's what it is that we do. Okay, so now let's go to the first thing you need to do. So the first thing you need to know before you start writing your copy is you need to be able to identify your customer avatar. Who can tell you why? To be able to. Who wants to attempt? Okay, please.
Well, I believe you can't just sell them. So there are specific niche of people that will definitely need your product. So that is why you so the kind of people that will that will buy your product before you just go around and start compelling people.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Sauban Olayinka, please, I beg you, remove this thing from my screen, or I'll remove you from the meeting. Sauban Olayinka. Is he even here or is she even here?
I'm here. I'm trying to removing it, but I'm still.
I'm in a meeting.
I'm here. I'm trying to removing it.
Go to annotations. Go to annotations. See, when you go to annotations on your on phone, you might not show annotations. Go to captions. No, not captions.
Okay.
I'm coming. Let me check. There's no annotations. I'm coming. Wait, did you join with your laptop or your phone?
I joined with my phone.
What did you say?
I joined with my phone. My phone.
It's your phone. Check your phone. What are the options that you have down on your screen?
Annotation is not here.
I'm coming. What options do you have there?
Mode.
Yeah. There's annotations. Can you see? Okay, yeah, somebody has even written it for you.
Okay.
There's annotations.
Okay.
Click that pencil mark. You should be able to undo whatever it is you've done. So you press erase everything that you've done.
No reason.
And I can't undo it from. I'm sorry, my end. Click undo then if you have. Okay. I think I'm already undoing it from my end.
I'm sorry, sir. Please, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
See, please, if you're in the meeting, pay attention. If you were paying attention to what was being done in the meeting, you know I've written all those things you wrote on the screen. It shows you are not paying attention. Okay, so somebody else should try. Let me just call one more person so we'll not spend ages. Who have I not called? Chijundu Enrisomto. Chijundu Enrisomto, yeah, try. Why do we need to identify our customer avatar before we start writing anything, before we start copywriting?
Well, I think it helps you to understand and connect to the target audience on a deeper level.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, Mama Dominic. That should be the last person. Mama Dominic.
I think it's actually the kind of people that are going to purchase your product. Like you can't sell a children product to an adult, so you have to target a certain age to be able to display your product to them. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's a good one. So let me just put it like this, simple and clear. You have to know the people that will buy your products. You can't just put your product anywhere and be expecting sales. Do you understand? You are just limiting your chances of selling, especially in this on the internet where you spend money to reach people. Do you understand? You cannot go to a mosque and you say you want to sell your rosary. No, it will not sell. If you want to sell your rosary, you have to go to the Catholic church, open your shop close to a Catholic church, go for their services, then you have the chances of selling. That's the use of identifying your customer avatar. It's as simple as that. Do you understand me? You cannot, how do I put it now? You cannot just put your product anywhere in front of anybody. Do you understand? So you have to understand who are the most likely people that are going to buy. Do you get? So once you identify those people, then you'll be able to buy it. As I was saying, if you are selling rosary, you think about it. Who are the people that use rosary? Okay, they are, let me say Catholic rosary. Who are the people that use Catholic rosaries? Okay, first thing first, Christians. What Christians? Catholics. So if you want to sell it, you go to the Catholic church. You cannot go to a Pentecostal church and then you say you want to sell rosary. You will not sell. Do you understand? So that's why you have to know your customer. You have to be able to identify your customer avatar. Do you understand? So if you look at all these questions, these are some questions here that can help you identify your customer avatars better. So first of all, you have to know what is your avatar's age, what is his desires or desires and dreams. What does a day in your avatar's life look like? What is their preferred form of communication? Do you understand? Where do they congregate? Do you understand? So I have some examples here. So an average football fan, you're going to use all these questions to give answers on that. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to do that. I want you guys to understand well, to identify your customer avatar who is an average football fan. Then so the ladies will not be left out because most ladies don't watch football. There's also the average Big Brother Naija fan. You also say what does a day in his life look like? What is his dream and desire? Their age. Do you understand? Preferred form of communication. Where do they congregate? Then for people that don't watch Big Brother Naija, another example I also wrote down here is the average Z-word fan. You also answered these questions using for identify your average Z-word fans. Then let's say K-dramas, that's Korean movies. So you answer based on this. So first thing first, let's start from the average football fan. So who wants to try? The average football fan. So let's say you want to identify your avatar who is an average football fan. So what is his age, or what is her age? What is the person's dream and desires? What does a day in the person's life look like? What is the person's preferred form of communication? Sorry, please. Where do people like that, where do they congregate? So I have some hands raised here. I'm going to call 3 people. We are going to do the same for BB Nigeria, then K-dramas. I think more people watch K-dramas more than Z-World. So maybe we'll just use that one. Okay, so who has not spoken? Etienne I pray I don't murder people's names today. Etienne Syracuse. Did I get it right? Or Syracuse?
Good morning, sir. It's Syracuse, actually.
Syracuse, right?
Syracuse, yes, sir. Syracuse, sir.
Okay. All right, go on, please.
Okay, sir. For an average football fan, the age limit will range from 18 to probably 40, 45. And what are his or his stroke dreams and desire? That would be maybe, for instance, if the person is a Chelsea fan or a Manchester United fan, or maybe a Messi fan, Ronaldo fan, they'll be expecting, their teams to win trophies, the Premier League, the Champions League. And if a Messi fan, more Ballon d'Or, more international trophies and stuff like that. Then what does today in his or her life look like? That would be probably scoffing the internet, looking for, especially now that the transfer market is open, they'll be checking the transfer to see who is buying and who is selling. And what is the preferred form of communication? That will be social media, mostly Twitter, Instagram, anyway they can catch up with Fabrizio and David Einstein and the rest of them.
Okay, all right.
That will be viewing centers and maybe betting shop. You are likely to see them there. Thank you, sir.
But let's say on the internet now, where do they congregate on the internet?
Where do they congregate on the internet? You can find them on YouTube and Twitter Spaces and stuff like chat rooms and. Can you hear me, sir?
I didn't get the last one you said. What did you say last?
If it is in the internet, they congregate on Twitter Space, YouTube channels, and stuff like that. That are the few examples.
Okay, all right. That's a good one. So let me call another person, but this time around we are going to do it like this. Like instead of just saying an average football fan, let's just say a Chelsea fan now. So go ahead. Sauban Olayinka. So a Chelsea fan, what is his age? What is a Chelsea fan's dream and desire? What does a day in the life of a Chelsea fan look like? What is his preferred mode of communication? Where do they congregate? Okay, Sauban Olayinka, go on. Sauban Olayinka, your mic is open, but I can't hear you. Okay. All right. I can't hear you. Just mute your mic. Okon, Evelyn, yeah. Go on. Raise your hand.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Sauban, is that you speaking?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, go on.
Okay. The age, I go for 20 to 35 ages.
Okay, there's something you guys are missing with this age. Do you understand? For an average football fan, the age can be anything. Do you get? But actually, it depends on what. Let's say I want to sell to an average football fan now. Definitely, I'm not targeting people that are 8 years old because they don't have the purchasing power. Do you understand me? But I've been watching match now since I was in primary 2. And what was my age then? Maybe 6 or so. I don't know, maybe 6. I've been watching football then, following my brothers to go and watch football. Do you understand? So it can be 6 up to the person dies. 6 to 90 something, 6 to 8 something. So I don't know why you guys are seeing 20 to 40. Is it that people that are 40, that are above 40, they don't really follow football again or what? People follow football up to their death. Do you understand? So the age is from the age where the person is conscious of whatever he's doing up to the point where the person dies. Do you understand me? But then definitely, if it is that you want to sell something, do you get? For example, there was a point in time where I was really selling jerseys. Now I don't really promote it again, but there are still some of my old customers that come back to buy. I don't just run my ads anyway. Then I was really using WhatsApp to sell. So I'll run my ads on WhatsApp TVs, but I won't just go anywhere. I'll go on football WhatsApp TV. There was one Chelsea fan TV like that. I'll run my ads here. Do you understand me? Why? Because that's where I can get most of my customers from. Instead of just running my ad on any WhatsApp TV, I'll go to those football ones because I know people that are interested in football will most likely buy my jersey. Because the jersey I was selling them was about 15K. You cannot just go and meet one random person on the street and say, pay 15K for jersey. They will not know the value. But a football fan will know the value. Do you understand me? So the age is, so as I was saying, the age is very wide, but because if you are selling something, you cannot definitely target people that are 8 years old. They don't have the purchasing power. People that are 12, no. Do you understand? So you have to target from a mature age down below. Do you get? So okay, go on. For a Chelsea fan now, go on, Salban.
Okay. I'd rather go for anyone that knows about football, anyone that knows about football.
I don't understand though.
It's Chelsea fans.
I can't hear you, sir.
Your line is really breaking. Okay, Salban, go on. I'm Abdurrahman. Your line is breaking seriously. You're having a network issue. Yeah, go on, Salban. I said for a Chelsea fan.
Okay, I said I'd rather go for anyone that knows about football.
That's what I'm saying, sir. I'm a Chelsea fan and I know about football very well.
You don't know about football. And why did you not raise your hand now? Drop your hand. You don't watch football now. Why did you not raise your hand? Drop your hand. Okay, Abdurrahman, go on.
So for the age of an average Chelsea fan, so let's just say something about 18. So for the dreams and desire, obviously for the club to win trophy or to be at Stamford Bridge to watch the match. Another dream is
maybe it seems you guys are missing this number 2. His dream and desires for his club, not his own personal dream. You get for his club, you get. So go on.
So for the club is to win the Premier League and the Champions League.
Okay, let's say immediate. I know that's always the dream for every fan, but let's say immediate. This season now, what is a Chelsea fan's dream for this season?
For this season, we are going to be open to fight for Champions League.
Okay, all right, that's a good one.
So what?
Okay, go on.
Well, like the other person said, we look towards the transfer window. What is going on? Who are we signing? Who are we selling? Because there's like a total overhaul of the Chelsea squad. So we are selling some people. Obviously, we've been very active. So, but we are still hoping for more addition, like this Casidio from Brighton. And that's what is going on in a typical Chelsea fan's life now. Just want to know if there will be addition to the team or not. So, and then the form of communication. Most fans. You said there's
nothing. Go on. Preferred form of communication.
Yeah, there's nothing comes to football. So there's do some other like Sporting Life and all those stuff. So social media and then the newspaper, any mass media, let's just say mass media in general.
Okay, all right. So that's
where
good.
do they come?
Where do they come? Okay, all right. That's a good one. That's a good one. But okay, let me, so that I will not spend ages on this because there are other examples. So if I'm to answer this, what is your customer's avatar's age? Or as I said, the age is wide enough. Do you understand? From maybe 8 down till the person dies, see 8 something, 9 something. Do you understand? But then the thing is, because you might need to target them to sell something, so you most likely target people that are mature enough. Right? So what is his dream or desires? Every football fan, his desires and dreams is to see his club do well, to see his club like do so well that he has that bragging rights over rivals. Do you understand me? What does a day in the person's life look like? The person will be surfing the internet a lot, especially in this period in time, checking for transfer news every now and then. Be it YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Some people have some channels they subscribe to that, they listen to some podcasts and all. So what is their preferred form of communication? It depends on the age of the person. Do you understand? If you see all these barbers that are in their 60s, 50s, a lot of them, they don't really use phone. They don't really use smartphones and all. So a lot of them would congregate at all these newspaper stands that sell sports news. Are you guys following? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
They will gather at these
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They will gather that sell sports news, blah blah blah, things like that. Do you understand me? So they will gather at viewing centers, they will gather at several bars, several laws where they can just meet people like them, not necessarily their football fans, people that want to talk football too. You understand? Where do they congregate? As I said, it depends on the person. If it's a younger person, this number 4 would have been the congregate only on the internet, Twitter. Who mentioned Twitter Spaces? If I've forgotten, Twitter Spaces, YouTube channels, a lot of social media like that. Do you understand me? So for where do they congregate? For the younger audience, where do they congregate? Comment section of people like Sammy Mockbell, all these people that give legit transfer news. Do you understand? They congregate in places where they can hear about football. Do you understand? For the older audience, you can start seeing viewing centers, newspaper stands, and the likes. Do you understand? So it's just as simple as that. Do you get me? It's as simple as that. Okay, so now let's leave football for people that don't watch football. So another example I wrote down here is Big Brother Niger. So who wants to try for Big Brother Niger? Please, okay. Who wants? Please raise your hand if you want to try for Big Brother Niger. Nobody here watches Big Brother Niger or what?
I can do Big Brother Niger too.
I'll prefer a female. Maybe if I'm going to speak 3 people, I'll male. The females here don't watch Big Brother Niger, and I wrote it down majorly because of females, because most female and some few guys who don't watch ball. Abdusalam Azizat, let me look at the females. We have Bukola Akinwale. What other female do we have here? I don't know if Paul Gray is a female. Okay, we don't have a lot of females though. Don't have a lot of females, but even though, then we have Victory Okoria. I think we have about 4 or 3 females. Then we have Joy Emmanuel. I don't know if Joy Emmanuel is a female. Okay. Victory Okoria, do you want to try?
Yes, I can hear me.
Oh, Victory Okoria.
I'm a guy. I'm not a female.
Don't worry. Absalam Azizat.
Sir.
Good, thank God. Somebody's raising a hand. Don't worry. You can mute your mic, Absalam Azizat. So Bukola Akinwale, go on, please. Hello, I can't hear you well. Is it my network or yours? Can you hear well, guys?
Okay, so for the preferred avatar age for a Big Brother Niger fan,
yeah,
I would say from ages 18 upward.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, and then what is his or her preferred her dreams and desires to we aspire to be one of the winners, maybe one day, because they're always watching it. Okay, the person will want to be an housemate one day or have somebody to be there. Then a day in their life.
Let me rephrase. Wait, sorry. You see, you get this number 2. I think that's on me though. This number 2, the dreams and desires, is not like their own personal one. Do you understand? It's the person's dream and desire is the Big Brother Niger fan. Do you get? That's what I mean. Okay, go on, Bukola. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
okay, if I would, or
Is it my network that is bad? Or guys, can you hear Bukola well?
No,
So I think it's a network.
Oh, Bukola, your network is bad. Let me
I would always be the shoe, or I would.
wait. Bukola, leave and join back. Leave and join back. Your network is bad. Leave and join back.
Okay.
Let me call.
Okay.
If your network is better, I will allow you to speak. So I only the formula. Leave the meeting and join back. You should improve that way. Okay, I only the formula. Give it an attempt.
Can you hear me?
I said give it an attempt. You are raising your hand.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you didn't join with your audio. Okay, Bukola, oh yeah, try now. Let me see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine. Go on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Age for Big Brother to
Are you using AirPods? Not so far from your phone. Are you using AirPod, or AirPod?
Yes, I'm using. Okay,
Oh,
let me
remove it or disconnect it. Your voice is sounding so far off.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it is better.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So the avatar age for a Big Brother is the show is rated 18. So we say it's 18 years. So what is his or her dream and desire? So whoever is watching, their dream and desire should be that their fan, whoever they are supporting, wins the show. So the next one, what does a day in his or her life? So people like that, the fans, what they do during the day is they start voting for whoever, when they are what's it called, when they are whoever they are supporting is up for eviction. They start voting, they create WhatsApp platform, blah blah, all social media platform, and they are there defending whatever they do, trying to support, badging others, making sure others are not looking good on the social media, so that they paint their supporter good. Then what is their preferred form of communication? What they use most is social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, any social media they can use anywhere. They use that to support whoever they are supporting. Then where do they congregate? That should also be social media. They don't come, I don't think they have physical, they don't do physical gathering. I think mostly they do social media. So
that's very good. Well done.
Thank you.
No other lady, so I'll just call and Bukola. I don't think Bukola has joined back. Comfort Agbaji, did you just join the meeting? I didn't see you earlier on. Isaac Edoito, why are you singing for? I beg, mute your mic. Isaac Edoito, mute your mic. Don't sing for us, I beg. Thank you. This is no MTN project fame. Okay, oh yeah, Bukola, try now if your network is better. Bukola, try now. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, she can't hear me. I need another lady to try. I need another lady to try. I don't think she can hear me since she's still having bad network. I need another lady to try. Then we can go to the next example. K-drama. I don't want us to spend too long. By, if possible, 11:30, we should be done. Which other lady wants to try? Comfort Agbaji, Abizi Agbaji. Do you want to try? Huh? Okay, let me just call a guy. Okay, she has unmuted her mic. I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Comfort? Your mic is open, but I can't hear you. Okay, let me just go to Abdul so that we won't spend it. Abdurrahman, we are going.
Okay, sir. So the average age of a BBN fan is basically anyone with an internet-enabled phone that is following the program.
Okay, that's good. I love the fact that you didn't just say 18 plus. Because when I was in secondary school, people like JSS1, some people have been watching it. So it's not really all those 18 plus is just for show. Okay, go on.
Now, when you watch BBN, obviously you have a favorite. So we call it stan. Who are you standing? So the intention is to support your favorite. The dreams and desire is that the favorite should win. You know, even when your favorite is wrong or is stupid or is dense, so maybe the person is just fine. That's why you like the person. You just want the person to win. So that's
exactly. I think there was one that I watched. I don't know. Was it this lady? I think was it Sisi? There was this lady that was very rude. I don't really watch it every time, but there was one that COVID-19 year, because I was at home that year. I watched a lot of TV. Was it Lecon? COVID-19 year was Lecon set now.
Erica and Lecon.
Yeah, I think there was one lady that was very rude. Was it Sisi? Wait, was Sisi in Lecon's this thing?
No.
There was one rude lady in Lecon's set, I can't remember.
It's Tasha.
Yeah, God bless you. Thank you. So some people were still supporting her, even though she was very rude. Do you understand? So you are very correct when you are saying, like, people support blindly. A lot of people support blindly. Do you get? So that's what fandom is about for them. You get? So go on.
So a day in the life of the fan is they want to know what happened and they are glued to they are updating their friends. You know, they just want to talk about it. They want to be updated. They want to be informed of the condition of their favorite. Okay, there was a tax today. Yes, he came out first. He came out second. Oh, she won the tax. Oh, she's head of house. Oh, she fought with this person. She insulted this person. She gossiped about this person. So they are just informed about everything that's going on in the house. Sometimes it overwhelms their other things. They don't do any other thing. It's just BPN, total concentration. So that's my opinion. And what is their preferred mode of communication? Well, this varies. Now, basically, it's so worse now that they even open WhatsApp groups. Can you hear me, sir?
Can hear you.
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Yes, okay. I can hear you now. I can hear you. Your line was
the extent that they open WhatsApp group for themselves, you know, okay, if they are supporting Lekon, join this group, they will discuss how they will go and bash this person. So, you know, and they put it on their Twitter bio that I support. They will give themselves names like Tasha, Titans, Erica, I don't know, Lekon, Icons, you know, so the communication is basically mouth to mouth and social media.
Okay, that's good.
Mouth and social media. And then where do they congregate? WhatsApp group. And then, you know, well, to be honest, I don't really think there is a form of congregation for it per se, other than, okay, you have TV, let me come and watch it in your house. Then we'll talk about it. Okay, my friend at work with gist of what happened yesterday. Yeah, you know, see yesterday, you don't see. So I think, and then social media, you know, WhatsApp group, Twitter, I think that's just about the congregation thing. Thank you.
Okay, well done, Abdurrahman. I mean, that's a good one. So one thing about congregation is they don't necessarily to be talking to themselves. Do you understand? For them to congregate. when they are watching it on TV, on what's the name of that channel? They always open BBN channel. They are all congregated there at that point in time. Do you understand? They are all congregated there at that point in time, even though a lot of them cannot see themselves man to man or physically. Do you understand? So they congregate on Twitter, they congregate on the TV channel, like that. You understand? So that's very good. Well done. So now I don't want to spend ages on this one. So now let's go to K-drama. That's Korean movies. So Abdusalam Azizat. Then sorry, there's one thing that guys are guilty of. Like a lot of guys always say, like girls, they are crazy over Big Brother Niger and this thing. Honestly, to me, a lot of for their what's it called? Their football club, and talk about their football club, and talk about criticize someone, and talk about the rubbish somebody in another club is doing. Do you understand? So left to me is the same thing, honestly. So Abdusalam Azizat. So do for K-drama now. A K-drama fan.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So the age for a K-drama fan, well, basically it can be from any age that is using that has a phone or and up to like let's say like 45-year-old.
Does it really have to be somebody that has a phone?
No, like that just has access to it or that has interest in it.
Okay.
It necessarily does not have a age gap like that. So like up to like maybe let's say 40 or less than that. Because we don't really have much older generation that are into K-dramas.
Yeah.
But the dreams and
So
desires. Sir?
I said it was really our generation that started watching it. Our parents were not watching it.
Yes, sir. So for the dreams and desires, a dream of a typical fan is to see your favorites always in movie, like to watch them, like always stay updated on, okay, is there any other thing that this person released today? Like you always want to know, stay updated about them and see them in actions. So a typical day in a fan's life is to always stay updated, to know if your favorite have released a movie, then you just take your time to watch it and all that, and gist about it with your friends, like, oh, I watched this episode yesterday, you watched this episode, so like gist like that. And their preferred form of communication is mostly social media, though they use more of Facebook because there are most Facebook groups that are all about K-drama. So you go there, you check new latest movies, discuss the ones you've watched with your friend, and there's also mouth to mouth. Like you can just be discussing with your friends, like, oh, I watched this movie yesterday. Like if you guys are a fan of a particular person, and where they congregate also, it's also social media and in person also. Like when I was in school, so we used to discuss in class at times that, oh, I watched this movie yesterday, I watched this episode. Like someone that have not watched the episode, you tell the person, and the person will tell you the episode that the person have watched. So that's just the basic things I know about that.
Okay, so that's a good one. So it's just as simple as that. Do you understand, guys? When you are trying to identify your customer avatar. So the reason why you need to do this is because so that when you are selling whatever it is you want to sell, you know the right message that will trigger them. Do you understand? The example that we were giving, the Big Brother Niger fan, if you want to sell something to a Big Brother Niger fan, you have to know the language they speak. You have to know what interests them. You have to know what they do. So that when you put a message in front of them, it's something that will draw their attention. Do you understand? You cannot, an average Big Brother Niger fan now, you cannot come and be telling the person that, let me see, a wrong message, something that would be a wrong message for the person, that the person should come and maybe watch something else, or I don't know, I can't think of any example now. Do you understand? So it is very important that whatever when you identify your customer avatar before you start writing copies, once you are able to identify your customer avatar, I promise you that's like the foundational part. Do you understand? So then you can start writing, and it will be far, far easier for you to be able to connect with them. Because the thing is, you have to be able to trigger the people you are writing to emotionally for them to take action. If you cannot, you will not be a good copywriter. It's as simple as that. And if you can't do that, you will not make money or get orders or whatever it is that you want to achieve. Do you understand? So now let's go on. Coming. Guys, can you still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, I'm going
Yes, sir, we
to teach you like the most important part of writing a copy. So I'm coming. Please hold on for me. I don't know why this thing is. Okay. Now, looking at the title of this book, who can tell me what this book is about?
Finding love.
Okay. Who else?
So it's about love.
Talking about love.
Okay, talking about love. Who else wants to try?
I feel it's talking about logical love. Love that is either for real or fake.
Okay, all right. So let's say you are working in
Hello,
yeah?
It's an erotic book, like how will I put it now? Like like an erotic drama that has to do with romance and love, including sex and everything.
Okay, all right. Please, guys, don't talk in the comment section. Just open your mic and talk. Open your mic and talk. So, except I ask you guys that type in the comment section. So, personally, if you are working in I'm addressing this to everyone now. If you are working in is it bookshop, they call it, or bookstore, I don't know. But you are just working in a bookstore, maybe library or anywhere that there are a lot of books. Is this book, if you see this book, is this book something that will draw your attention?
No.
Yes.
It depends on my mindset that time.
It depends on
maybe my mindset or what it is I have in my mind at that particular time.
Okay, all right.
I can portray her point. The thing is, everyone loves love. Love is an attractive word. Unless person will just chop breakfast won't be attracted to this.
Okay, all right. So some people are saying they'll be attracted. Some people are saying they will not be attracted. All right. So looking at the title of this book now, if you are working in a bookstore and you see this book, is this book something that will draw your attention?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why is that?
100 years in this one. Because from the headings, how to satisfy a woman every time, the word is actually captivating. It only move your attention because you want to satisfy a person. So that word, the word alone has already moved you.
Okay, all right, that's good. But do you guys know that this book here is the same book here?
No, sir.
How?
Okay.
Well,
So this is what happened. What happened was the publisher of this book, the person that wrote this book, Nora Eden, when she published this book, right, she named it Astrological Love. In the first year, she struggled to, I think 5,000 copies were published. And she was able to sell just 2,000. She even struggled to sell those 2,000, and she had to start giving out the remaining 3,000 for a very cheap price. Do you understand? Because she could not make sales. So what happened was a New York publisher bought this book, read the book, and when he read the book, he saw that, wow, the content of this book is actually very good. So what did he do? He bought the rights to the book, and he only changed the title. He only changed the title, just the title alone. Do you understand? And this same book that struggled to sell 5,000 copies in the first year, he sold 2.3 million copies in less than 18 months. Do you understand? Just by changing the title. Do you understand? As you can see, this one does not even have any picture. It does not have any fancy design, nothing. Do you understand? Yet, it sold 2.3 million copies in 18 months, while this one did not sell up to 5,000. Do you get? In the first year it was published. Do you understand? So what does this show? It shows that the most important part of your copy, the most important part of your copy is your headline, your title. Do you understand me? Your headline and your title, that's the most important part of whatever copy you are writing. Do you understand me? This same book here, as I showed you guys, is this same book here. And because the title, the headline, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the headline, the title, the topic, anything that you want to call it in this situation was changed alone, it skyrocketed the sales. Do you understand? So the most important part, see, after you've written you know what you want to sell, you've identified your customer avatar. The most important part of what it is that you want to sell is your headline. Do you understand? Your headline, because that is what people will see first. If you're writing a book, your title is the most important thing. The most important thing. Do you understand? A lot of people always think, oh, when they put fancy things like this, like to trigger people to buy, and no. Just tell people what they want straight up in the cover of your book. I don't know if you guys know this very popular book. Think like a man, act like a woman.
Yes, sir. I know that.
I'm sure a lot of you. The book sold. Why? Because it told the audience what they are going to get reading the book straight up. You understand? Don't leave your audience a mystery, like making them try to figure out what it is you want to offer them. Let them know straight up. This book showed the people that are going to buy it what it is going to offer them. This one was leaving them in confusion. That was like when I asked you guys, some of you were saying it's about love, some of you were saying logical love, some of you were saying to not draw your attention, some said to draw their attention. But when I showed this one, everybody agreed that no, we know what this is about. It will draw our attention. Do you understand? So the most important part of whatever copy you want to write is your headline. But I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to teach you how to write headline. Personally, I don't advise that if you are writing copy, you should start from writing headline. Write your copy first. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to write pre-sale copy. So write your pre-sale copy first, then you can come back to writing your headline. Do you understand me? Sometimes you can even extract your headline from inside the copy you've written. So now, I've taught you guys how to identify customer avatar. Now, how to identify a journey's customer avatar. So we have three main products. We have more products actually, but we have three main products. We have some, not one. We have some for high blood pressure. We have some for diabetes. Then we have one for arthritis. Do you understand? So now who wants to attempt for high blood pressure? Who wants to attempt? So just the way I taught you guys how to try for this. So I'm going to take one person for high blood pressure, one person for arthritis, one person for diabetes. So what you are going to do is, what pain, somebody with high blood pressure, what pain is the person going through physically? What has the pain caused the person psychologically? What has the person used trying to get rid of the pain? What has the person let go of in trying to get rid of the pain? How has pain affected the person's lifestyle? What is the person's desire? What does the person wish for? Where mostly does that kind of person congregate? And what is the person's age? So now we are going to do for high blood pressure, for diabetes and arthritis. I don't want to, we've stayed longer than I want, but okay, let's go on sharp. So somebody should do high blood pressure, somebody diabetes, somebody arthritis. Now, Okay. So Ayorinde Oluwafumlayo, which one do you want to try?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Which one do you want to try for? Huh? Diabetes. Okay, yeah, go on.
So, what pain are they going through? So for diabetic patients,
Are you using your earpiece again? Please remove your earpiece if you are using it again, or AirPod. Oh yeah, Oluwafunmilayo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay. So the first one is, what pain are they going through physically? For a diabetic patient, the pain they go through is high, and sometimes they go through low sugar.
No, physically.
Okay, physically. Physique.
Pain they go through.
Okay.
No. See, when they have this thing, sometimes they have majorly high blood sugar, but they don't feel the pain. When they have high blood sugar, do they feel the pain physically?
No, they don't feel the pain.
But there are some symptoms that happen as a result of that. Do you get?
Yeah.
That affects them. Do you understand? Like lower back pain is very common.
Okay.
So that's an example. So you can go on from there.
So if it's someone that is obese, you will have to reduce his weight.
Okay. So one pain physically is weight gain. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So we said one back pain, lower back pain, majorly weight gain. So give me other ones. Give me other examples.
So another example. Let me see. Another example for a diabetic patient.
Let me give you another one again. Frequent urination, blurry vision.
Okay, yeah, they sweat. They sweat a lot.
Yeah, exactly. They need to.
They sweat a lot.
Frequent urination, blurry vision, sweating a lot, fatigue, constant fatigue. Do you understand?
And then vision, their vision too, it affects their vision.
Exactly. So
yeah.
go on.
Yeah. So what has the pain caused them psychologically? So when you can't see, sometimes their sight. So psychologically, we know that such person will be down, will be depressed, because you can't use your sight very well.
It seems you don't understand this question. Let me break it down for you like this. See, we've already said the physical pain. Now, what does the pain cause them psychologically? It just means those things they're experiencing. Somebody that is having lower back pain, that is having lower back pain every time, person will be in pain, and the person will be in pain, and the person will be a burden to those around him or her. Do you understand why? Because they cannot do simple things like bending down to pick an object. They will have to call their husband, their wife, their children. That's an example. Somebody that's gained a lot of weight, you understand? They will feel they look more, they will feel they are not as attractive as they were before, especially for females. Number two, another example again, they will, let me see. Somebody that's gained weight, they will be scared that, please, mute your mic here. There's a lot of background noise. Oluwafumlayo, please walk away from, move away from that place a bit. So another pain they will go through. Somebody that's gained weight, they are unhealthy, so they are scared that they might have an heart attack. Do you understand? So things like that. Do you understand me? So things like that. Go on.
Okay. So for what have they used trying to get rid of their pain? So they might have been visiting hospitals and trying herbs too. Because if you are in pain. What you want to do is for the pain to leave. You try all your best possible to make sure that you are not in that pain. So they would have tried herbs, they would have tried the hospital, anywhere they think they can get the solution to whatever is happening to them. So they will even visit social media to check out drugs and comment section to see if it's working for people or not before they purchase.
All right.
So what have they let go of trying to get rid of their pain? Some people that are obese, they'll start exercising to make sure that they reduce in weight if their weight is affecting them. Then if maybe when they can't eat some food anymore, they are on diet.
Yeah, things like starchy food, rice.
Yes. Rice.
Yam. They tell them to cut it off.
They will have to do away with them.
Like pap. Exactly.
Yes.
Sugar,
So they will have
they
to do away with
sugar.
Yeah. So then how has the pain affected their lifestyle? It has affected their lifestyle because they see themselves as burden on others, just like the way you explained. They'll have to call on their spouses to help them with stuffs, things they can normally do themselves, they can no longer do it. So it has affected them. It has affected their daily living. Okay. Then what is their desire? What do they wish for?
Move away from that place a bit.
The sound is not coming from me.
No, I know it's not coming from me, but it's distracting. Move away from that place.
All right. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
I can hear you. Yeah, it's better now. Go on.
Okay. So what is their desire? What do they wish for? All they would desire or wish for is for everything to go away. Anybody that is sick, that's in the hospital, wants whatever is happening to him or her to go so they can start living the way they used to live.
Okay. All right. Good.
Then where do they congregate? Hospitals, social media. I think hospitals and social media, because they're always checking one.
Social media, comment sections of authority.
Comment sections, yes, on social media, comment sections to see testimonies of people using such products.
Yeah, exactly. Physical seminars too is also an example.
Yeah.
So their age, what is their age?
What is their age? So for diabetics, so what is their age? For diabetics, I think it is hereditary. Somehow.
Not every time. Not every time.
Okay.
But there are some cases that it is hereditary.
Okay, so I'll say for age, let me say from 30 upward, early detection, maybe 30 upward.
Okay, all right. That's a good attempt. You can mute your mic.
Thank you.
Princess mic is on.
Okay, the noise was not actually coming from Mao. I think it is Arenya Cynthia. Arenya Cynthia, please mute your mic. That's true. The noise was not actually coming from her. Excuse me, I didn't know. Okay, somebody should try for high blood pressure. Who wants to try? Who have I not called? I've not called Manuel. I've not called. Okay, Absalam Azizat, try for high blood pressure.
Hello?
Yeah, your hand was raised.
Hello, sir. Okay, I want to try for arthritis.
Okay, for arthritis. Okay.
Should I? Okay.
You know Monday. You know Monday. You know Monday. Your hand is raised. Try for high blood pressure.
Okay.
You wanted to try for arthritis, so I'll call you for arthritis. You know Monday.
All right.
I want to try for arthritis also.
Okay, JB Manuel, try for high blood pressure.
Hello, good morning.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning.
So, what things are they going through physically? I think sometimes the veins constrict when there's high blood pressure, so there's usually pains, and they mostly cannot sleep at night. So that is
That
insomnia.
cannot.
Insomnia.
Yeah. No, see,
So
insomnia is not it's something that can trigger it. It's something that can worsen it. That's not really after symptoms. It's something that can also trigger it. Do you understand? There are a lot of pains they go through physically. Do you understand? There are a lot. Shortness of breath
sometimes they have
fatigue.
sometimes they have swollen legs too at times.
Yeah, swollen legs also something they go
fatigue,
through.
general body pains.
Okay.
All right. So number 2, what has the pain caused them?
I don't like you are just see these examples you are giving. You are just giving examples for if you are talking to somebody that have high blood pressure now, and then you are telling them that are you struggling with general body pain and swollen feet, you've not called out an audience of somebody struggling with high blood pressure. You have to be very specific so that somebody struggling with if you are talking to somebody struggling with chicken pox, you not just say, are you having body pains and do you have spot on your skin? You'll be very specific. You say, do you have spot on your skin and is everywhere itchy? Do you understand? That person will not start thinking that that's what I'm going through. But what you said now, you said swollen feet, then you said body anything. That's not necessarily high blood pressure, it can be anything.
Okay, do they have constant headache? Most of them used to have constant headache.
Yeah, constant headache. That's an example.
Okay, so again, like the insomnia I said, it's mostly when they are, most of them they don't used to know that they have high blood pressure. So most of them, when they started having sleepless nights, that they come to the hospital or the pharmacy, doctors get to ask them, do you sleep at night? How is your sleep? So I believe the insomnia is one of the major factors, one of the physical stress they used to go through.
It's not. See, let me just give you the examples. See, shortness of breath, tightness in the chest, constant fatigue, which blurry vision. Most of the symptoms are close to what's it called? They are close to diabetes. Swollen feet. That's also a good example, as you said. Then let me see which other one. Difficulty breathing. Okay. Difficulty breathing is also which other one? The lot. Those are the ones I can remember now. Do you understand?
Yes,
so the goal is to know all these things so that when you are speaking to your audience, when you tell them some of those symptoms, they'll be like, this is what is happening to me. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
If you come now and you say, are you having headache constantly? Anybody can have headache.
Okay.
Is your feet swollen? It can be as a result of anything. But you have to know a lot of all those things and be very specific. You understand? Okay, so go on now. What has been caused them psychologically?
Number 2, most of them used to believe that it is incurable. So they believe that since I have high blood pressure, I'll continuously be on drug, and the probability of me dying soon is close. So it kind of affects a lot of people psychologically.
Yes, that some people it's even the thoughts. It's worry and the thoughts that kills them, not even the high blood pressure itself. So that's good. Go on.
So number 3, what have they used trying to get rid of their pains? Immediately, if you are diagnosed of high blood pressure, you definitely want to start using drugs. Immediately. So most of them start using drugs to get rid of their pain, which is a major thing everybody would do.
They use drugs. Some use agbo to concussions, a lot of herbal this thing. So go on.
Okay, so number 4, what have they let go of trying to get rid of their pain? I think they've left. Okay, let me see. What have they let go? Okay, some of them used to. Okay, some people don't like drugs. So some of them start taking drugs continuously. So I believe they've let go of their not taking drugs to like constantly being on drugs.
Oh, that's not what I mean. What have they let go of?
Okay.
Simply means what have they stopped doing because of what they now have now? Or what is it that they were doing? Or what is it that they were using before? What is it they were eating before?
Okay. So yeah, some of them would be on diet. So some of them start eating food like
You're
food that
not being
has fibers.
specific. You're just talking and you
Okay.
raised your hand.
Okay, let me
You're
get it straight.
generally.
Okay, let me put it straight. Some of them start to eat food that has fiber. Some of them use
Doctor, okay, go on. Let me see what you want to say again.
Okay, so food that has fiber. All right, so I explain let me get it straight, sir. I'm not getting it. Yes.
If you have adults around you, some of them have high blood pressure. You see a lot of things that they let go of. Salt is as simple as that.
Okay, sir.
They will say, don't eat salt. They advise them, don't eat salt. You even see if you are cooking for them, they'll say, don't put salt. They cannot eat Maggi. They cannot eat food high in cholesterol. They cannot just eat any fried thing.
Hello, sir.
No. They cannot eat red meat.
Hello?
Yes?
Sorry, sir, my sound effect is bad. I'm coming. Let me reconnect, sir.
Okay.
I cannot.
So they cannot eat red meat. There are a lot of things they need to let go of. Do you understand? Because of the high blood pressure. They cannot just go and do any physical activity anyhow. They'll raise their pulse massively. So those are examples. So you can live and join me. I'm just doing. You can live and join back.
I'm back, sir. I can hear you now, sir. I can hear you now.
So how has the pain affected their lifestyle? It's very simple. Some of them will go to parties. They will serve food. They cannot eat because they are scared to eat seasoned food. Do you understand? They cannot. Some of them some of them drink alcohol. They cannot drink it again because it will affect the high blood pressure. They can't eat salt again. They cannot eat Maggi again. Do you understand? The food they are eating now is tasteless because of the high blood pressure. They are family member now because when they cook at home, they have to consider them, not put salt, Maggi in their food. Their family members who are suffering this because of them. You understand? So that's how that's affected their lifestyle. What's their desire? What do they wish for? It's very simple. They want to get rid of the high blood pressure. Where do they congregate?
In the hospital.
Comment sections of authority figures, doctors, videos online that can be beneficial to them, blogs, Facebook groups where they give tips, lessen your high blood pressure.
Yes.
Do you understand? Physical live with high blood pressure. What is their age? Most people that suffer from high blood pressure now, we're having people that are younger, anyways. But generally, I'll say 40 and above. But now we're having younger people, even some people in their 20s. But then it might not affect them as much. So I'll just say 30 and above. So that's that. Please, if you know you cannot answer it well, don't raise your hand. I beg. I don't mean answer it like perfectly, but I don't want general answer the way Ejembi was giving me or that body pain. This thing, that one is too broad to be saying it is this thing. Okay, so arthritis now. Azizat.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. The pains they go through physically, mostly they go through joint pains, like all parts of their body that is joint or bone tends to disturb them mostly, and they tend to have swollen. It cannot be so. It's most necessarily not always swollen feet. It can be in the arm at times. It can be anywhere in the body for someone that has arthritis. So, and they tend to. Hello?
Please, who is disturbing me now? Sauban, it's obvious you are not paying attention. You were the one writing jargon on the screen before. Now, your mic is unmuted. You are disturbing us again. Go on. Anyways, if you don't
Then,
pay attention, we'll see that. No.
then
Go on.
fatigue. They tend to get tired easily because,
Yeah.
like walking from here to there, they tend to get tired. They have constant headache and all sort of symptoms like that. Then the pains, what the pains has caused them psychologically. They feel like they are a burden to people around them because some of them they can't just work to carry out go about their daily task like that. They might need help in doing them. So, like without help, some of them can't do most or can't do anything at all. So they might feel like they are a burden to people around them. And what have they used trying to get rid of their pain? Mostly they take analgesic, they take diclofenac, even they take herbal concoction. And they go as far as taking anything anybody recommends to them just to get rid of that pain.
You didn't talk about the popular ones they use.
Yes, that's what I mentioned. Diclofenac, like any drug that has diclofenac.
Popular, but there's one that is Rob Aboniki.
Rob, yeah, that's what I was about saying now. Like body balm. They tend to use body balm often. So the things they have let go, trying to get rid of their pain, their diets. There are some foods they will need to stop eating, and there are some things they will need to include in their diet, like taking of foods that contains more iron, more calcium.
Yeah, exactly.
And there are some other things they will need to reduce. Then their movements, there will be limited movements. Because a situation whereby like they just walk from here to there and they tend to get tired or help them. How has the pain affected their lifestyle? The pain might have okay. The pain affects their lifestyle in terms of their diet also. Their diet, their movement. For instance, let's say somebody that when the person have not had that arthritis, somebody that likes going out frequently. So that person will have to cut it down. The person will have to cut it down because their movements would have been limited. Because going about, they might have to make use of walking stick, the aid of somebody helping them to move about, and the fact that once they move from one place to the other, they tend to get tired. Like there are some elderly people, when you see going about in the road, once they move for a bit, they might want to find somewhere to rest a bit before they will continue.
Some cannot even cross the road. Climbing staircase.
So things like that to them. So, and their desire and what they wish for, of course, they wish for good health, getting rid of all that pain that is affecting them. That's their biggest desire, to get rid of the pain, good health. So, and where they congregate mostly at medical center, physical seminar, anywhere that they are talking about things that can make them see solutions to their problem. That's where they congregate. Going online to check for like watching YouTube videos for the ones that are educated.
Yes.
And going to medical centers, going for seminars and all sorts. Then their age range can be from, let's say, like 38 upward, or even some that are not up to that can have it. Because at times this arthritis can be hereditary.
Yeah,
at times it can be hereditary. So people that are not up to that age at times can have it. But normally, generally, it should be from, let's say, 40 something. But in the case of an hereditary or any other circumstances, it can be lower than that. So we can just say from, let's say, 30 upward.
Okay, all right. That's very good. It seems you know somebody around you that is suffering from arthritis.
Not really, but from what I can see, like the older people and so I was able to grasp a bit about it.
Okay, all right. So that's very good. I don't want to call another person, so we spend so long. So that's very good. So this is just how you can identify Janice's customer avatar. That's simple as that. And the good thing is you don't need this does not necessarily have to be for those three other distance. For the three distance I told you, high blood pressure, three conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, and arthritis. You can use it for ulcer, for people suffering from ulcer. A lot of things, ulcer, erectile dysfunction, you understand. All these things I'm teaching is not just for what I'm teaching alone. You can even use it for outside that. Okay, so one thing you should know is now, because not every time you'll be able to answer all these questions. You understand? Please mute your mind. Abubakar Eledu and Umar Abdurrahman. It's only people who don't pay attention. Who's Umar too? Okay, I've muted them. Why would you just unmute your mic all of a sudden and start disturbing everyone? Okay, so now let's go on. So now it is not every time that you'll be able to see. The reason why some of you could answer this question is because you see people around you that have those conditions. Well, in cases where there's a condition and you don't really know, how do I put it? You don't really know so much about it. How do you get to answer these questions? So it's just very simple. These are the places where you can get to answer those questions. So you can use all these platforms. Do you understand? Google is there. You can go online, Google some of those questions. You see symptoms people are suffering through physically, psychologically. Google all those things. Very simple. I would have shown you guys an example now, but I don't want us to stay too long. Quora is also another platform. Do you guys know Quora?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Quora,
yes, sir.
go online. Yes, sir. Search all those things. You even see personal experiences of people. Do you understand? Another platform, YouTube. Go on YouTube, search it. You see some interviews of people. Like there was one time I wanted to write a copy about hepatitis B. No, not hepatitis B, hepatitis generally. I didn't know anything about hepatitis. I went online. I went to YouTube. I searched a lot online. I did not really see anything beneficial. I went to YouTube. I watched like 2 videos, 30 something minutes, interviews of people. You understand? They were talking about their experiences, and that was where I was able to draft out things I used for my copy. Facebook forums and group, all these ones too are good minds. You see what people are saying. Do you understand about their own personal conditions? The high blood pressure, you see them sharing their readings. That today I checked my reading, it was this, and blah blah blah. They will tell you the challenges they are facing. They are like a family. They are sharing this thing. Another thing is influencer section. Somebody like Aproko Doctor. Now I don't know. Do you guys know Aproko Doctor?
Yes, I know very well. I follow him on Facebook, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Apropos Doctor, any other
On
authority
Twitter.
figure. Yeah, exactly. Apropos, not even Twitter or all social media generally. Apropos Doctor might say something about high blood pressure, and then you go to comment section, and then you start seeing questions that people are asking that, what if you are facing this thing? How will you go about it? What if this thing? You pick out those things, you already see the things that are bugging your avatar's mind, your customer avatar's mind. Pick out those things. Live events, like as we're saying, seminars, you see people share their experiences, how their condition has affected their family, blah, 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 things like that. Then listen to your audience. See, to me, you see these two down here, these live events, and listen to your audience. This is the best. Do you understand? Listen to your audience, live events, see your audience. Do you understand? Listen to your audience. See, you know one funny thing? This high blood pressure that I'm talking about, some of us have parents that are struggling with the condition. You might not have known because you are not paying attention. Do you understand? But if you've been listening to them, you would not even need to carry out any research. Do you understand? Because you already know everything they are going through. Do you understand me? So you will not need to start going online, searching that, because why? You're already listening to them. For example, let's say you want to write about ulcer. For example, you have a friend who has been battling ulcer. You look at the pain the person is going through, the things that the person is always saying they cannot eat, the drugs they use, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? That's listening to your audience life. You'll be able to come up with something good. Do you understand me? So it's just as simple as that. That's how you can get to answer all these questions. And once you're able to answer all these questions, what's the next thing? The next thing is that you begin writing your copy. So I wrote down a 13-step step structure for a Janice pre-sale. So from tomorrow, I'll start teaching you guys. So for now, let's end the class here. But before we end the class, if you have questions, please go ahead and ask. Just raise your hand first. Go ahead and ask. If you're in a place where you cannot really, Fumilayo, drop your hand so people can raise their hand afresh. Yeah, okay, so if you have question now, please raise your hand. If you're in a place that is noisy, you can just type in the chat box, or is it comment section now? Please don't address it to me, address it, send it to everyone, so everybody will see your question. So raise your hand to ask your question before we end today's class, and we'll continue there tomorrow. We'll continue tomorrow rather. Okay, so guys, I'm awaiting your questions. Nobody's raising their hand. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so nobody
Can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Mama Dominic.
We
Mama
can
Dominic.
hear you, sir.
Your network is bad.
We can hear
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
So if you are in a noisy place, or if I say your network is bad, just you can type your question in the chat box. But please, that should only be the excuse. I don't want to hear that it's because you are shy, you are not raising your hand to ask question. If you know you are shy, don't even bother asking any question. I hate all this, I'm shy, this thing. You're already too old for that. So, Mama Dominic, ask your question.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask if there will be any assignment.
Yeah, I'll give you the assignment tomorrow.
Okay,
There's
sir.
no
Thank you, sir.
assignment for today. Just go through what I've taught you for today.
All right, sir.
Okay. Then please, I also want to say something, guys. Please, your name should be your real name. Somebody chatted in the chat box now, and I'm seeing iPhone. Your name should not be iPhone, please. Because I'll take attendance and it should be your real name. So who is iPhone? iPhone. And please, your name and your first name. I'm seeing Dave here. Dave, please put your name and your first name. Maybe David, David whoever, David so, you get. So you see where you can change your name. Once you tap on your profile, you see to bring the option of I think rename or something. Yeah, rename. So just go and rename yourself. So iPhone, please rename your device because I'm going to take attendance. Let me even take it now. Okay, any question before we end the class? Any question? Okay. That means you guys understand. That means you guys understand everything I've been teaching you. All right, then.
Sir, we understand, sir.
That's good. Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you some few questions. Let me see. Let me ask you a few questions. What did I say? Who said yes, I understand?
I understand.
Okay, so Joseph Umo, what's the most important part of any copy?
The most important part of any copy is the headline or the caption or the title.
Okay, all right, that's good. Emmanuel Babatunde. Emmanuel Babatunde. Emmanuel Babatunde. I saw Emmanuel Babatunde now. He's not here. Okay, Frank Emmanuel Linus. Frank Emmanuel Linus. Frank Emmanuel Lino is I'm already knowing the people that are not paying attention now that just drop their phone. Glory.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank Emmanuel Linus. Give me two of the places where you can get where you, to carry out research, like where you can get questions, where you can get questions answered about your customer avatar.
Okay. Sarah.
Okay, and give me another one.
Reddit. You can use Naira too. YouTube.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. Let me call somebody else. Then we can end the meeting. Victory Okoria. Victory Okoria.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. What question should I ask you? Let me see. Azizat gave some well, let me see some examples of things that people suffering from arthritis use. Give me 3 of those examples.
Examples that people suffering from drugs they use.
Arthritis they use in getting rid of their pain. Give me 3 of those examples.
Is it the drugs they use or what?
The things they use in getting rid of their pain. She gave 3.
Painkillers.
Yeah.
I can't really remember the main ones. I don't really know about arthritis that much.
That's why I said take your jotter, write things down. I'm not saying you should know about arthritis. Jot things down. If you were paying attention to what she said, you'd have heard more.
I paid attention. It's just that when she was saying
I'm not saying say the name of the specific drug. No, that's not what I'm saying. For example, now painkillers, like under painkillers, we have ibuprofen, diclofenac. No, I'm not saying call the name of the drugs. Painkillers, what else do they use?
I can't get that. I didn't get that. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So that's the end of our class for today, guys. So tomorrow we'll continue from there. I'm going to teach you guys. Let me just give you a briefing of what I'm going to teach you. The 19-step Janice pre-sale structure, how you can use those questions you've answered to write your copy, your pre-sale copy is a 19-step structure. Then I'll show you some examples for each of those conditions, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis. Then I'll show you how you can come up with catchy headlines. Yeah, so the most important part of your copy. So that's the end of our class for today, guys. I've taken attendance, so have a nice day. Let me end the meeting for
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
welcome.